everybody. What a beautiful day. Finally got some nice weather here. It is Sunday, April 12th, I think, and we're going bike riding. And I got the bike on the back of the car, and speaking of cars, we got a new car. We got a new Ford Escape. Mary and I had a lease on the red one, and the lease was up, so we went and got a new one. Now, the Ford Escapes have been discontinued, and Ford is not making them no more. This is a 2026. They made 2026s up until a couple months ago, and when they were done, they are not making them no more. So when we got to the dealership, they only had about 4 or 5, and he said, we will not be getting any more in. So what they were hoping, Ford is hoping that people will not buy an Escape, and they'll go, oh, we'll buy a Bronco. That's what their replacement for the car is a Bronco. Well, we were open to a Bronco, but he did have this, and the Bronco was actually a step down in features to keep into a decent price point. And so we jumped on this one and got this one. It's a little bit of upgrade for us. A few of the controls are different, but for the most part, it's the same car. But anyways, we're going to take the bike out. I am in Goshen, by the way, and we're going to ride up to Middlebury. I think right now we are roughly around 70 degrees. It feels good. And let's get the bike off the rack and get started, and we'll see you on the trail. Well, here we go. Like I said, we are in Goshen, and this is the Pumpkin Vine Trail. I've rode it a number of times. It's a very nice trail. And Goshen is like, or Middlebury, I mean, is something like 12 miles up that way. So we'll go as far as we want. Seeing this is the first ride of the year, and we'll see if I feel like doing it, but I probably will. There we go. We're across the... Got to get everything situated. My phone situated. My wallet. I got just a light sweatshirt on today. So, and we're off. No horse riding. Kind of windy today. I don't know if it's probably a little bit of wind with me riding the bike, so it feels like a lot of wind. As you can see up here in the north, if you're watching from the south, we are just starting to get leaves. Most of the trees are still bare. The bushes are getting leaves, of course. There are some flowers out, mainly daffodils. Tulips are still in buds or not blossomed out yet. Got a little water here. We have had a little rain this week. So, every once in a while on the trail you got to cross one of these county roads, and for the most part there's very rarely any cars coming, but occasionally. So do the safe thing and stop and look both ways. Hi, hello. Well, right up here is a place I generally like to stop and get off the bike for a minute. There's a bench that someone, and some artwork. Someone built a bench up here. Well, whoever runs the trail built the bench, but the artwork, I don't know who built that. But this is about 2.5 miles from where I started, so I sometimes stop here. Ugh. As you can see from my vantage here, we overlook this vast field, and there's a big, I don't know, you'd call it the trail kind of goes straight, but it cuts over this way, a big C-bend or something, U-bend in the trail. But it looks way out there onto the cornfield, I'm assuming it's going to be. That looks like corn right in front of us, or it was. But anyways, that's what I see. I don't see, they haven't plowed or anything, so they're not ready to do any of that stuff yet. It's a little early for corn. I imagine they put that in probably sometime in May, so it can be knee-high by the 4th of July. So, anyways, that's what I see. We got a biker coming down that way. So hang on. We'll talk to you later. Windy. I can imagine coming up this hill with if you don't have electric like a lot of us do, it's a little harder. And this always is windy right through here. Going down a little hill, got to put my brakes on. I don't feel like going 25 miles per hour down a hill. 15 or 16 is usually fast enough. Going through kind of a swampy area on both sides of the road, right through here. See standing water. Generally, when you travel this one, it's full. The trees are fully leaved out. You don't see the water, or it's just extra wet right now. But definitely some water down there. A lot of these little purplish, pink, white, even to an extent, flowers along the side of the road. you need help, anything I can do to help you?
No, we're good.
Okay. Have a good one, guys. Are you waiting for those boys back there? They're way back there. They stopped for something. Well, it sure smells like cow poop through here. Let's just use that term. Cow poop. It's okay, we're in the country. Oh, I just got hit in the face by a bug. Off to the right is a Jayco, well, I'm assuming the RV plant. It says Jayco employees only. And Jayco makes trailers. Take that right there, this road, little path, and just about a half a mile, oh, I'm sorry, is Dutch Eschen House. Okay, I've made it to where I'm going to turn around in Middlebury. I can't remember the name of this park, but it's just right here in downtown Middlebury, just off the main road. There's parking, there's restrooms, everything you need here. I'm gonna find me a place and sit down on the bench and chillax for a couple minutes. Right here, I think, right by these big toadstools. Okay, the official count was 9.8 miles from where I started to right here. Oops. Urgh. And I do know it's roughly another 10 miles or so up to Shipshewana. So let's hang up, let's turn this off, and we'll stop recording. Well, here's a little look around the park I'm at. This is in Middlebury. It's a giant toadstool. Yep. And I don't know if these are set, you can set on these or not, but you could definitely use this as a cocktail table. You had a little cocktail party right here. And there's the bike, and they got a little fake windmill. Nice little rest area. Over here we got a little picky eat area. And just on the other side of that, the bathrooms are over there. So there's, and the bathrooms are pretty nice. I've stopped in there before. I ain't been in there today. I'm not going, but they keep the bathrooms on the trail pretty good. They have. So this is a crabapple tree. Imagine that. A little bit of artwork. Piece of steel. Personally, not too impressed with it, but whatever. I'm more impressed with the benches with the bird poop on it and the hearts carved in it than the pieces of metal bent around. But here's a little trash. Oh, I think there's some wood carving over here. Let's walk down this little trail and see what we see. Oh, here we go. Ah, that's right. We're at the Kreider World's Fair Garden. A lot of this stuff, like the toadstools and things, were at the World's Fair in 19 whatever. And I think you were talking Kreider World's Fair Garden. I saw it, and it's like around the turn of the century. I mean, 1890s to 1900s, that turn of the century. And anyways, this stuff some of it was on display there, apparently, for whatever reason. Anyways, they put it in the garden here in Elkhart. Well, cardinal wood carving. Yep, he's a cardinal, all right. I wouldn't mind having that. I'm more impressed with the cardinal wood carving than the piece of bent steel over there. And we got a windmill. It's probably the largest windmill in Elkhart, if you want to know my opinion. But anyways, it don't turn, or at least not today. Let's get back on the bike and let's head back to Goshen. Beautiful day. Let's see, it's 76 right now and it's 126. So, very, very comfortable. Hang on, we're gonna get on the bike and we'll see you back on the trail. Dairy Queen is just about a 2-minute ride from here, but I don't feel like a Dairy Queen. Actually, I do feel like a Dairy Queen, but I'm not gonna. I'm out getting exercise, and I'm not gonna have any ice cream, at least yet. Boy, I tell you, the wind is picking up. It's windy out here. Wow. It might not look like it, but it's getting strong. I'm riding right into it. Hey. I don't know if you can see them, but you will. Some buffalo here. Hello, fellas. Couple turkeys. Oh, got a buffalo out there. Oh, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the turkeys and the antelope play. Oh, there's another turkey. The buffalo like, well, I've seen them do that in the TV before. They like rolling in the dirt. Gobble, 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 gobble. Anyways, that's something you can see along the way. See a lot of cows and horses, but only one stop for buffalo. Let me tell you, this is one windy trip. If I didn't have this electric bike, it would be extremely hard pedaling back. Hello. This is a big open field right here. I showed you this before, but at a different angle. And the wind really picks up here. It is whipping through here. Now the trees ain't moving because there ain't much leaves to catch them, but trust me, it's windy. Ooh. Ah, damn it. Fuck. Shit. Let's get as far as we can. Come on. She's dead. Damn. Well, you might have seen that I fell off my bike. I was stopped though, and I just lost my balance, but I hit something. I didn't see anything. I hit something in the road, and all of a sudden I could hear air just leaking out of my tires. My back tire is flat. So I came to a stop because I could feel the bike was going crazy. I tried to stop, and then all of a sudden I stopped too quick and I lost my balance, but I'm okay. I think I'm about 1.5 miles from my car. Oh boy. I tried riding it with the flat, but I went about 15, 20 feet, and it just ain't gonna be safe or good for it. Probably ruin the bike, the tire. I'm pretty sure I'm about 1.5 miles from the car. So I will have 17, 18 mile ride and 1.5 mile walk today. Hello?
Hello?
Well, you're never gonna guess what happened.
Oh, no.
I got a flat tire.
Oh, my God. Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus.
I'm about 1.5 miles from the car.
Oh, on the bike.
Yeah,
Oh, no. And you can't ride it?
nope. I tried, but I think the tire will just destroy it.
Oh, no. If I knew where you were, I'd come and get you.
I will be at my car before then.
Yeah.
I'm about a half hour away, 1.5 miles.
Oh, Jesus.
I've been walking for about 10 minutes, but so it's closer to 2 miles. I don't know. I hit something. I could hear it. I don't know what it was.
Oh.
And I go, damn, what was that? And then all of a sudden I heard hiss. And within just like 30 seconds, the tire was flat.
Oh, God.
I don't know if I hit glass or what.
Yeah. Or glass.
Or
something
it's just
that-
maybe the tube rotted or something. And
Yeah. Oh, jeez.
the hardest part is, after I walk, is changing the tire. I don't exactly know how to do that.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should take it to the store.
What store? Is there any bike shops around anymore?
I think so. By that New Balance store. I think that's an electric bike place.
Well, we might look into it. I'll start with some videos on YouTube.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I think what I'll do is change both tires, both tubes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Jesus. I thought you meant the car tire.
No,
Oh. No.
that would be just as bad too.
Yeah. Yeah. Be careful, okay?
I will.
Okay. Bye.
Bye. Now you get to see me walking the bike. I always dreaded that this day would come, and it did. That's the problem with these e-bikes. You tend to ride them a lot farther. Now, if it would have been over in Middlebury, I'd have probably took an Uber if I could find one back to my car, and then locked it to a tree or something. But I can't, so I won't. And I'm so close now, it ain't worth locking it someplace and then walking. I imagine I usually walk a mile about every 20 minutes, so we're talking about 30 minutes. I think it's about 2:30 now, so hang on. We'll let you know what I see when I get there, or what happens. Well, I'm less than a mile. Had to switch sides of the bike to push from. Arms are getting tired going that direction. So now I'm over here. Speedometer on the bike says we're going about 3.4 miles per hour, which Should give me somewhere around 30 minutes, maybe slightly less, for a mile and a half. And I do think, well, I walked for 10 minutes or more before I saw the mile and a half sign, so I was probably about 2 miles out. But, oh well. I could use a drink of water. I finished all my water up back in Middlebury, and now I'm working up a thirst, but I'll survive. Well, I'm about 5 minutes from my car. I can actually see the parking lot up ahead. It's not been horrible, but it's not been that much fun. It's a little bit of work, but I'm up for it. Somebody said, oh, it ain't hard to change the tire. And I said, changing the tire is the hard part. Paying for it is okay. But if you do it yourself, if there was a front tire, I wouldn't care, but the back tire, I don't know. I'm gonna watch YouTube and see what I can figure out. But I guess I'm gonna use this spot right here to sign off. And hopefully you'll see this sometime. It's been fun. Got more exercise than I thought I was gonna get. I didn't think I'd get a couple-mile walk at the end, but that's okay. I made it. I am thirsty though. So have a good night, and we'll see you somewheres in the cyber world. Stop recording.